Hi there, I'm presuming that we're live. I'm just going to check on the computer. Unfortunately, I can't see you at the moment. So I'm just going to check that we are live. Welcome to today's Yin Yang Yoga session. My name is Vicky from Uchela Yoga. If you don't know who I am, great. Okay, there we are. And our Yin Yang classes are short and sweet, and the idea is to give you a break from your busy day and bring some balance into your week. So we bring two different approaches to yoga: the Yin Yoga, which is passive, slower, static poses that we stay in for a couple of minutes, and the Yang part, which is active, moving, dynamic, flowing. Yeah, so two different approaches come together for balance. So from January, I'm going to be having themes each week for all of my classes, with the idea being that you can, if you wish, really bring the practice into your life, both on the mat but also off the mat as well. So this week the theme is called Moving with the Times, and basically the idea is that all of my classes this week are very relevant to the time of day that they are being held in the UK at least. So this session in the UK, in Europe in general, actually it's lunchtime. So what we often need at lunchtime is a bit of a boost, a bit of energy, a bit of movement, getting us ready for the rest of the day without falling asleep in the afternoon, basically. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we will start with the yin part. This is Socks the cat. She's quite often in the video, so I hope you like cats. So if you want to move on to your hands and knees. Before I start, I would just like to say, of course, I cannot see you, so please do take responsibility for your bodies. I want you to really feel your body's being stimulated, but I don't want you to overdo it. And also, if anything feels like it's painful, then just stop and come out of the pose. That's really important. Use me as a general guide for the poses, but bear in mind we are all different, we have different bodies, so what you look like may look completely different from what I may look like, and that is absolutely fine. Right, I'll stop talking now. Hands and knees. So we're going to start with something called thread the needle, a yin pose. So your right arm is going to go under the left, palm facing up, and the shoulder comes down. So push out the arm so you're starting to feel a stretch. This is yin, so it shouldn't be too much, and it should be passive in the back of that right arm. And it may also be pulling on the shoulder and maybe even the upper back. The left arm, then you can put that round the back. So we've got a twist here in the torso as well, including the back. So if you find that there's not enough stretch in this right arm, then you can push it out a bit further. You can also try moving it to a different position. So maybe a bit further up or a bit further down. If it's too much, then you can take the arm back a bit, or you can try bending the arm as well. So usually in Yin Yoga, we'd stay in these poses for a number of minutes. But in Yin Yang, I tend to keep us in for a little bit less time. So we're going to stay in this one for around 2 minutes. So just adjust the pose if you need to. So as I said, if anything feels painful, for example, maybe there is a pinching sensation in the front of the shoulder, that's possible. And if that's the case, play with the arm. Play with the position of the arm. Move it up, move it down, maybe even turn the hand over. The same with this arm on the back. Your arm doesn't need to necessarily be all the way round the back. It can just be kind of resting on the back. That's fine as well. As long as we've got this twist in the torso, that's what matters. The target area. The stretch in the arm, the shoulder, maybe the upper back, and the twist on the right side, and the twist in the torso, in the back, and an opening here in the front left as well. So just for the last minute or so, close your eyes. Allow the body to relax into the pose, to be passive. This is yin. We're not pushing. We're not forcing our bodies into any shape that it doesn't want to go into. We want to feel a mild to moderate sensation in our target areas. The arm, the back, the shoulders, the opening of the chest. But it shouldn't be forced, and we should be comfortable, relatively comfortable. No pain to stay in for the allocated amount of time. Okay, so we're going to move into the other side. So bring that top arm down, go back onto hands and knees. And then this time push the left arm underneath. The right arm goes round the back. Again, adjust the arms as you need to. The legs can be wherever you want. And if you find that you still haven't got that much stretch actually on that left arm, then you can also try moving back, sitting back on the hips a bit. Maybe that might help. It doesn't matter if the elbow comes up off the floor. Sorry, if the shoulder comes up off the floor, as long as you've still got that stretch in the arm and the shoulder. We'll stay here for another 2 minutes or so, just under 2 minutes. So just close your eyes and just experience, notice the stretch, notice the twist. Keep the body relaxed. You want it to be stimulated, you want to feel the stretch and the twist, but not pushing. Okay, so just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bring that top arm down. And then just move. I'll give you an option. You can either move into child's pose just for a short rest period, or you can kneel, closing the eyes. And this really key part of Yin Yoga, which is the rebound. So just noticing those areas that you've just stimulated and seeing how they feel. Close the eyes. No need to move yet. And as that was a short pose, then we'll keep the rebound fairly short and back on hands and knees. We'll do the second yin pose, which is Anahatasana. Walk the hands forward, keep the hips in the air, let the chest drop down. So again, we're stretching the fronts of the arms, the fronts of the shoulders. You may well feel a pinching in the tops of the shoulders here. If that's the case, separate the arms as much as you need to, or separate one arm if you're feeling it in one particular shoulder. You can put the chin on the floor or the forehead, or if it's not reaching and you feel like your head's kind of hanging around, you can always put something underneath like a block. If stretching the arms out is not helping with that pinching sensation in the shoulder, then you can always try a one-arm version. So bending one arm, stretching the other arm out. So we're going to be in this again for 2 minutes. So if you're doing a one-arm version, I'll let you know when 1 minute up, 1 minute is up, so that you can move to the other side. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow yourself just to relax deeper into the pose. Don't try to look like me. Adjust the pose so that it suits you and your body. So you've got a mild to moderate stretch in the arms here, but it's not painful. If you're doing a one arm, then switch to the other side. Bend the other arm, stretch the opposite arm out. And we've got a bit of a back bend here. Reversing that curved posture that many of us are in during the day, sitting in front of computers, slumped in chairs. So we're reversing that to something more similar, exaggerated, but more similar to our natural curvature. Okay, and then we're just going to come up. So just back onto hands and knees, move into another rebound position. So you can again do that as child's pose, or you can just sit back up onto your knees. Just for half a minute or so, notice how this upper body feels now. And now we're going to move into the yang. So again, the same pose that we were in before. Stretch the arms, keeping the hips up, stretch the arms out, but this time go up on the fingertips. And as yang is more using the muscles, I want you just to bob a bit while we're here. So we're going up and down so that we're still focusing on the same target areas as before, but this time we're focusing more on activating the muscles. So you can feel those muscles in the back. Yeah, keep the arms strong. So we're also activating the muscles in the arms, the back, the shoulders. Strengthen the arms, make them strong. And then just walk those fingers over to the right side and do the same thing on this side. Go as far as you need to so that you can feel a stretch on the left side of the body. Keeping the arms strong, stretching the side of the body. And then we're going to move over this time to the right, doing the same thing. Activating muscles, arms strong, keeping the fingertips on the floor, pushing down, feeling that stretch in the left. If you're not really feeling it, then stretch that arm out. The right arm, and see if you feel it more in the side of the body then. And then going back to the center and coming up onto your knees. So now we're going to bring some movement into the spine, so it's like a seated cat-cow. So as you breathe in, bring the chest forward, arch the spine. And as you breathe out, then going backwards, curving the spine. You can do this kneeling, or you can do this with cross legs, so you choose. Which one's more comfortable for you? It makes no difference. So keeping the breath, breathing in, arching the spine, coming forwards, breathing out, curving the spine as much as you can. Breathing in, arching, breathing out, curving. And we're going to bring some circles in this time. So breathing in, arching and going to the right. Coming back and curving, but circling this time. Your arms can go wherever. Put them on the floor, on your legs, whatever. So I want you to keep that arching and curving of the spine, but bringing circles in. Make it organic. As I said, it doesn't need to look like me at all. And go the opposite direction. Keep the curve and the arch, but we're also circling the hips as well. Okay, and then the last one, coming back to the center, maybe making smaller circles, coming back to the center, and then let's just move the neck, so dropping it to the left, dropping the ear to the left. If you have neck problems, you can just make circles with your nose. Otherwise, then just circle the head round one direction. Pay attention to the movement rather than doing it automatically. And then circling the head the opposite way. As I said, neck problems, then you can just circle, like draw a circle in the air with your nose. So there isn't so much movement. And then we're just going back to the center again. You can roll the shoulders a couple of times, back and forwards as well. Then we're moving back onto the hands and knees. I just want to show you a movement we're going to do in our short flow. So bring the left leg, hands and knees, bring the left leg out, push into the toe so that you can feel the stretch. The leg is strong. You can feel the stretch in the back of the leg, in the hamstring, the calf. Then I want you to imagine that there's something heavy on your leg. So I like to imagine my cat is sitting on my leg and I'm pushing, I'm trying to stop my cat from falling off. So I'm pushing this foot up with the heel, but I want you to imagine something heavy is sitting on it. So you're pushing against that weight. So the leg is really strong and it's really activated. We're not aiming for a curve in the spine here. We actually want a straight back and a straight leg, but a strong leg. And just breathe. And then on the next out breath, bring that foot down. Let's do it to the other side. So push first of all into the foot so that you can feel the stretch in the back line of the leg. And then again, put that cat on the back of your leg or your dog or whatever. And then push up with the heel, imagining there is this weight on the foot. Keep the arms strong as well. Leg is activated, pushing against that weight. And really feel the muscles being activated. Breathe one more time. And then on the next out breath, knee comes down. Push into the hands and slowly, slowly move into your down dog. If that is straight legs or bent legs, that's absolutely fine as well. So you choose your down dog, bringing the heels towards the floor. Doesn't matter if they don't touch the floor. And you can bend the knees, you can bring some movement into the legs, maybe moving the hips. Again, make it organic. This is the first down dog today. And then move into a static down dog. Paying attention to your breath. Next in-breath, walk the hands forward, the feet forward. And then we're just going to move into a flat back. So your hands may be on the floor or they may be in the air. But what we want to do, the knees may also be bent, is we just want to bring the top of the head forward so that the back is flat. Now bring the shoulders back and the shoulder blades towards each other. Maybe the arms will turn. Activate the back. strong muscles in the back. Knees may be bent or knees may be straight. Hands may be on the floor or in the air. And then as you fold forward, breathe out. Breathe in, coming up. And then palms together. So we're going to move into a flow now. Short flow. Come to the front of your mat. Palms together in front of the heart. Again, bring the shoulder blades towards each other to open up the chest. Okay, so as you breathe in, stretch up, right leg out, bring a back bend in. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, move to plank. Breathe out, knees come down. Breathe in, go to child's pose with arms outstretched. Breathe out, bend the elbows and come along the floor into a cobra or an up dog. Breathe out, move back into child's pose. Breathe in, come into down dog. Breathe out, back onto the hands and knees. Breathe in, right leg comes up, heel, strong leg. Breathe out, bring your knee towards your nose. Curve the spine. Breathe in, bring that leg up again. Strong leg, cats on the back. Breathe out, knee to nose. Curve the spine. Breathe in, leg comes up. Breathe out, knee towards the nose. Breathe in, leg comes up. Breathe out, the foot goes between the hands. Breathe in, walk the hands back and stretch the back of the leg. The heel, the toes might come up. Breathe in. Breathe out and walk forward. Breathe in, bring both feet to the front of the mat. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out and fold. Breathe in, stretch up. We're going to go down again. Breathe out like you're skiing. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out like you're skiing. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out like you're skiing. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, palms in front of the heart. Let's do the other side. Breathe in, stretch up. Left leg goes up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to plank. Breathe out, knees come down. Breathe in, child's pose. Breathe out, come along the floor into cobra. Breathe out, go back into child's pose. Breathe in, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out, onto knees. Breathe in, left leg goes up. Breathe out, knee towards nose. Breathe in, left leg goes up, strong leg. Breathe out, knee towards nose. Breathe in, strong leg, heel pushes up. Breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, legs goes up. Breathe out, foot between the hands. Breathe in, walk the hands back, stretch that front leg. Breathe out, stay here. Breathe in, move back if you want more stretch. Breathe out, come forward. Breathe in, bring that back foot to the front foot. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, come down, bend the knees and ski. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, skiing. Don't bring the feet up yet. Come down one more time. And then palms towards the heart. So for the next one, you can do the same or you can build on it. You choose. Breathe in to the right. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in to plank. Breathe out, now come down completely, chaturanga. Breathe in, go to cobra. Breathe out, move directly to down dog, all child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, everyone in down dog. Breathe in, stretch the right leg out. Breathe out, bring the knee to the nose. You can continue to do this on hands and knees if you like. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, stretch up, hands and knees if it works better. Breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, leg goes up. Breathe out, bring it between the hands. Breathe in, now walk the hands back, but keep that back knee up. Breathe out, feel the stretch on the front leg. Breathe in, bend the front knee. Breathe out, bring the back foot to the front foot. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, stretch up. Now we're going to ski and jump this time. Breathe out, jump as you're skiing. Breathe in, stretch up. One more time. Palms in front of the heart. We'll go to the other side. Breathe in, stretch up, left leg, back bend. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to plank. Breathe out, come down, chaturanga, or bend the knees if you want. Breathe in, everyone in cobra. Breathe out, move into child's pose. Breathe in, up into down dog or hands and knees. Breathe out. Breathe in, left leg goes up. Breathe out, knee to chin. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, knee to nose. Curve the spine. Breathe in, arm goes up, leg. Breathe out, knee to nose. Last one, breathe in, leg goes up. Breathe out. Oh, didn't reach then. Hand between, foot between the hands. Feel the stretch, so push back into that back leg to feel the stretch on the front leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend the front knee. Bring the back foot forwards. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, stretch up. And breathe out, skiing and jumping. Second time. Third time. Stretch up, palms together. Just close your eyes, get your breath back. And then we're going to move into Shavasana. So you can do this gently, come down onto the floor, and you can either have your Shavasana lying on the floor, or if you prefer, you can have a few minutes of a seated Shavasana, seated rebound. So you make your way into which position is most comfortable for you. Just spend a couple of moments getting comfortable, adjusting the body as you need to, and then close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth, just let it all go. And again, breathe in. And let it all go. And I will just leave you here in silence for a couple of minutes. Just allow yourself to relax, to take in the effects of the practice. in around a minute, you're going to hear the sound of a singing bowl. Just one bell, one strike, to bring you out of your Shavasana gently. So just wait until the sound has gone from your ears completely. And then in your own time, in your own way, make your way back up to a seated position if you're not there already. So take your time, make your way back up to seated, and just spend a couple of moments before you move on, noticing how you feel. And then together, let's just bring our arms out to the sides. And then up above the head, bringing the palms together. And then down, the thumbs grazing the forehead, the nose, the lips, the chin. In front of the heart. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out through the mouth. And namaste. Thank you for joining me today. If you are interested in doing either of my Yin classes this week, the theme, as I said, is moving with the times, so they are specific to the times that they're held. Wednesday's short Facebook session, 6 p.m. UK time, so it's in the evening at the end of the working day, so it's all about bringing a bit of relaxation and calming the mind and the body. And then Thursday's longer immersion class is specifically about easing into sleep. So if you're interested in either or both of those, just check out my events page. Otherwise, I hope to see you again next week. Thanks for joining.